What is good, fam? Yep, right. Appreciate all you guys for the squad that is out there. Y'all, I told you I was coming back. I wasn't kidding when I said that I actually really like you guys. And I'm really looking forward to being out there, getting to kick it with you guys and seeing your hometowns and really getting to spend some time, especially with good weather and it not being 50 degrees out like it was last time. So, guys, I'm looking forward to it. But, as other people are trickling on here, I just want to see out of curiosity, who did the homework, who did the homework, who actually reached the 70 new connections. To be honest, I know I did not hit 70 new connections. I hit 50. I had 50 new connections. I had 40 new Instagram connections, and then I had 10 direct messages. And out of those 50 new messages, I had one person sign up who drove literally 4 hours from Orlando, Florida, to have a conversation with me. This man literally dropped, I don't know if you guys have seen Wolf of Wall Street, when he says, "I'll quit my job right now. Hey, if you show me what you can show me, if you can show me this Forex thing." And he literally dropped everything, came down here, got all the information that he needed to. I set him up on the 9-day plan. I got him what he needed to do, and we got him going. I tore into this kid. I was like, bro, if you're gonna come down here, you're gonna have to understand that we work down here. This man, we were up until 6 a.m. grinding. This man was passed out by 2 a.m. Couldn't deal with it anymore. Couldn't take it. But he left this house today feeling more inspired than he's ever felt in his entire life. We have the ability to do that because people need this and they are looking for something like this. So I am grateful. And tonight is looking at the types of people in this business, the types of people in this organization, and how we can just make everyone, how we can just be, bring gratitude to these situations and what we can dive into as well. So real quick, like we always start off, I'm going to hit us with a quick little video. We got it.
Daily V is that D-Rock's around a whole lot and some things are
apologies, guys. This is the one here.
How do you stay focused?
I stay focused very easily. I'm completely, utterly, 100% driven by gratitude. I am extremely aware of where I was born. I mean, guys, I was born in the most communist country at its height, and I was the most capitalistic kid ever born, right? I had no chance of leaving the Soviet Union. Nobody did in all those years. Nobody left Russia, guys. What happened was there was this singular little moment where Russia had a food problem because they made a lot of bad decisions. Overall, they did. And they traded Russian-born Jews to America and Israel that made a pact where America traded wheat for Jews. I was traded for wheat and was able to get out of the Soviet Union in 1978. Insane. So I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful for the fact that I have incredible parents. I've got very fortunate DNA. I suck at 99% of the things in the world. I just happen to be good at one of the things that really matters, which is how to make money, right? I mean, it's a good thing to be good at, right? No, I mean it. I really, really struggle in almost everything, but I'm a good businessman. I'm an entrepreneur. It's one of the good things to have, for sure. And so I'm just driven by gratitude. I'm super aware that we only have one life, from what I know. And I'm super aware that I was gifted with something that matters, that I can communicate, that I can impact others while benefiting myself. I'm super grateful. It keeps me very laser focused, very laser focused. I am fucking thankful, man.
Yeah. Straight up, I'm thankful as well. And that's just the absolute truth. You have to bring gratitude into these situations. And like I touched in and like I dove in when I said that you have to define your dream, you have to feel good about the process. and you have to think of the places that you want to actively build this business in. And then you go out and use the same methods that I taught last week. And then we compound, like, you feel good about this process. And now it's understanding the 3 types of people that come into your life, you know, and how you should be spending your time. There are 3 types of people that in this industry, and as you're an entrepreneur and in the journey that you're on, there's 3 types of people. There's the person who is not where you want to be or is just getting started, who is less than where you are at. There's a person who is the same as you. And then there is the person who is much better at what you are doing or is who you want to be. The law of thirds, the 3 different types of people. You should be spending time with all 3 types of people. And what I mean by that, you know, like, obviously you don't want to be spending all the time in the world with the thirds that are less than what you want to be, but you need to spend time with those people because you need to understand and you need to empathize with how far that you have come in your journey in entrepreneurship. By spending the time with the people who are not where you are right at this current moment, you start identifying and you start understanding that those people are not where you want, are right, not where you are at this current moment, but they can be by following your lead. You have the same type of people. Everyone on this call, the same type of person, you know, the person that wants to grow, the person that's coming together. And then the people that we want to be, the Matt Roses, the Jason Browns of this world, those are the people that we want to get around with as well. You spend time with all 3 types of people. But there's 3 types of people in this business when we're looking at numbers. Those 3 types of people in this business as we're going through this process. So yes, and I'm going to keep re-emphasizing because, guys, I've built international organizations in the last 3 companies I've been in. My first company, I built a 4,000 person organization in 25 different countries. In my second company, I then have built, you know, we do consistently $2 million in revenue. And I've built a organization in over 10 countries that I'm still part of as well. Right now with iMarkets Live, I have an organization in 8 different countries that are growing on a daily basis. And I'm not saying this thing to impress you guys at all because you know that that's not my character. It is to impress upon you that with the same exact methodology of defining my dream, feeling good about this process because this is the greatest industry on the planet, and then going out and using the basic functionality of what these apps' purposes are. All these social media apps, their basic functionality, what they were built off of, is a search engine. And if you utilize the search engines to search for the type of people who you are and who you've defined in your dream, then you're able to connect with those type of people. I searched for a person in Orlando, Florida, who's looked at Gary Vaynerchuk recently. Guess what? I found that person and he was looking for something like this. So if you're using these apps at their main core functionality, which is search engine, and you're optimizing that search engine by searching for the type of people that you're looking for, you're able to start identifying with those type of people that you want to spend your time with. You're able to identify with the people that are less than you that need something like this. You're able to identify with the people that are already like you that want to join a community and a tribe like this. And you're able to identify with the people that are much better than you in many facets in life, but they also can add this into their life as well. I brought on a guy the last week or a week and a half ago. He's taken a $1 million account into a $5 million trading account in the last 3 years. $1 million account into a $5 million trading account in the last 3 years. He owns I think like 15 to 20 sushi restaurants across Miami as well. Absolute Don. He was in the way that he trades 60 to 90 days is how long he's holding trades for 150 pip movements. 150 pip movements. I showed him the harmonic scanner and a trade that happened in a 28-hour span that was 150 pip movement in 28 hours. The same type of trades that he's taken at 60 days. Keep in mind, 1% account growth for him is $87,500. He's doing 1% account growth every single day. at $87,500. I just showed him a tool that takes what he's doing in 60 days and brought it down to 5-day period. I took someone who is much better than me, who has made more millions than I have at this current moment in my life, and I've brought him some value. So you can bring value to the people that are less than you. You can bring value to the people that are right there with you, and you can bring value to the people who are thriving in every facet of their life. But it starts with your belief and feeling good about this process, and you cannot get to it unless you have the gratitude, unless you're feeling good. I feel good every single day. People catch me randomly smiling because I'm in such a state of gratitude that I'm bringing all these types of things in my life. Guys, at the same time that I'm building this business, I just locked down a 20 franchise deal to rebrand their entire company and launch a web app. At the same time that I'm doing that, I'm rebranding an entire international bottle company that is going in stores across 3 different continents. At the same time, I'm trading Forex and cryptocurrencies. I am attracting these things in my life because I'm in such a state of gratitude every single day, and I know what I want to go out and get, and the people that I want to bring into my life, I'm going out and I'm actively searching for, because I'm defining my dream. I'm feeling good about the process, and I'm using the search engines that we have online to search all the different types of people that there are. Who has joined Tai Lopez's 67 Steps group? Who's joined Gary Vaynerchuk's First Line group? Guys, you can literally hit the group function, and you can now see people in those Facebook groups who live in the same exact area as you. So wouldn't it make sense to search for an entrepreneur who you already like or enjoy, or a musician or an artist or a celebrity that you already like or join? Look at a Facebook group that has them. Then join that Facebook group, search for people local in your area, start up a conversation with them about that entrepreneur that's already your way in. It is not hard to do. I've enrolled at least one person every single week into this business for the last at least 4 months now. And it is the same exact strategy, because I'm sifting and sorting, and I know that just by actively doing this, I'm going to either find people who so badly need this in life. The kid that came down here so badly needed this in his life. The people that I talk to on a daily basis, they need to be a part of a community because they're trying to do it on their own. And then there's the people who are already thriving and just add this into their life to continue amplifying what they're doing. You split this into 3 people. However, now it's about how you spend your time with those 3 types of people. You spend your time with, because in network marketing, there's the 80% of people, there's the 15%, and there's the 5%. And you have to look at this entire industry. As I sat down with Larry Thompson, he took Herbalife. So I got to hang out with him and his wife. He took Herbalife to $1 billion company. He took Advocare to $1 billion company. He is one of the biggest network marketing legends of all time. And now we get to know him on a personal level outside of network marketing. But he said that there are 3 types of people in this entire industry, and too many people are wasting their time by not identifying with those 3 types. There's the 80%, there's the 15%, and there's the 5%. If you're on this call tonight, you are part of the 5%. There's 5% of people that are like us, that want this more than anyone else, that truly understand what residual income is, that truly understand what working hard and what will compound to the true long-term yearly growth on a consistent basis by putting in the work in today. There's 5% of those people. There's 15% of people that are like half in, half out. That'll join. Like there's 15% of people that are half in, half out. They'll join into this thing. They'll come into this business and they'll want to build. They'll shoot for their goals are platinum 600. Their goals are platinum 1000. That's what they're initially that's what they're shooting for in mind. That's their big goal. There's the 5% of us that have the chairman mentality. If you're on this call, it's because you want the chairman mentality. It's because, trading profits are incredible, but if you can make a 6-figure residual income, take that and put it into your trading account, and then compound that and have your account grow 3 times that amount on a monthly basis. That's why we're on this call, because we want to make that chairman money. There's the 5% of people that think like us. So if there's 5% of people like us, why are you whining and bitching and complaining about the 80% of people that join this business that are not even meant to work as hard as you? Do not spend your time on the 80% of people in this business more than you should. You give them the tools. Everyone here has the tools to win, but there's only 20% of people that actually consciously take that effort and move forward every single day. Out of those 25%, 20% of those people, 5% of us are doing this every single day, multiple hours a day. The other 80% will do this a couple times a week. But why are you spending so much time concerning yourself with the 80% when you're sifting and sorting to find the true 5% that is looking for the chairman mindset? You guys, the people who are in the 80%, you can give them all the tools, and you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. You know what I'm saying? Like you can give them every single tool in the world, but if you keep going back and you keep checking in, you keep getting, oh, I don't get it. I don't get it. They signed up, they paid this money, but they're not growing this business. They're not actively building with it. And you sit there and you think about that, you're literally just throwing negative energy out onto that situation. And guess what? Every time you're throwing energy out, like energy is not created nor destroyed, it is only transferred. You're transferring energy outside of you, which could be defining your dream and feeling good about the process of you going out and finding the 5% of people that you can certainly find online with this exact methodology, and instead of spending it on the 80% who are going to join this business and they're going to take it at their own leisurely time. The 80% are fantastic. Those are our customers that are using these products. Those are the people that are just trying to learn how to trade and take their time with it. The 15% of people, those are the ones that, are like, heck yeah, I can do this every single week. I'll get a little bit of the residual income. And then there's the 5% of people that want this more than anything and see what the true freedom is for unlocking a 6-figure residual income in network marketing. Guys, you guys are the 5% here. If you were on this call, you would be here because you are the 5%. The 15% are certainly capable of getting to the 5%. Those are the ones that you spend a good bit of time in. Those are the ones that you help sharpen their axe. Those are the ones that you help get their Platinum 150. Guys, Platinum 150, just keep in mind, in terms of hitting Platinum 150 and getting free product, most people on the planet in this industry will never enroll more than 2 people into network marketing. Yet if you get 2 people in this company, you get your product for free. Most people who join network marketing will never get their product for free. Yet we do it on a daily basis because of the system that's been built. We are a different company with different motives. You were able to take a company that was a $10 million company 21 months ago and now is doing $10 million a month. You took a 21 months ago, we didn't have these types of products. We weren't in the place that we are. We didn't have the type of leadership that we have. You went a $10 million a year company to now over a $120 million a year company. It's because the right systems are in place. And when the right systems are in place, it creates a conducive environment for growth. And when conducive environments are created, then you start attracting the right leaders if you go out and find them. But if you're spending too much of your time on the 80%, you're not spending enough time priming the 15% to step up and take your place, and you're not working with the 5% every single day and every single night to become the best versions of yourself and to truly unlock financial freedom, then you're not spending your time in the right places building this business. Gratitude is the attitude with this as well. And I say all these things in a grateful mindset, guys. I'm coming at you guys, I'm older than most of you on this call. I've been in the industry for almost 6 years. I've been an entrepreneur for, at least 7 years. I have not worked a job in my life that I have not wanted to do or anything that I have not wanted to do because I am confident in my abilities. And I realize that it's either if you're on this call, you understand that it's either I'm going to get paid by someone or I'm going to go out and I'm going to create my check and I'm going to take what's mine every single day. And I know that especially in the last 2, 3, 4 years, the ability for me to write my own checks and clock in and clock out on my own accord is the greatest feeling every single day. The last 2 weeks, I've worked until 5 or 6 a.m. I go to sleep. I wake up at 9:30. I work out and I do it again. and again and again because I'm in such a state of gratitude and wanting what's mine. I want you guys to understand that on these calls, I had the people select you for a reason. We selected you for a reason. It's because you have the right mentality. You want this more than most. You want to be on these calls. You want to be interacting with people. You want to be sharing these messages. You want to be spreading this word. And when you're focusing on the 5% and the 15%, we move at a much quicker rate because you are giving every single person that wants to actively build this the tools to go out and actively build this, instead of spending your time with all the 80% that are just going to do this a couple days a week. I love everyone that joins our organization. Don't get me wrong, but like, you shouldn't spend time with the people that are less or don't want it as bad as you. And you should be spending the time with the people that do want it as bad as you and the people that are already making it happen. I'm telling you guys, these Wednesday night calls, I'm pouring my heart and soul in it to try to give you guys some value. If there are some takeaways tonight, it's who are you spending your time with? How are you spending your time? And if you keep searching online, you are going to find the 3 types of people that want to build this business. The person that needs it so badly. Like, truly the person that needs this business so badly that they're in a bad shape, that they're looking for this, and their family needs it. They need it. This kid came down and all he was looking for was just someone that could provide him a little bit of light. This man called me. When he got on the phone as well, I was like, bro, I will teach you more I was like, bro, I'm slammed right now. You can come down. If you drive down from Orlando, I'm not going to say no to you sleeping at my house, man. You can come down. I will teach you for 3 hours, 4 hours. I will give you more information in that 4 hours for you to take home. Then as soon, and like, bro, like I he walked into the door and I could tell right away. He's never read a book in his life. I could tell right away he hasn't done any personal development. I could tell right away that he was hiding some things. I could tell right away that he was, like coming from a space where he was in a scarcity mindset. And when you've lived in an abundant mindset and you attract abundance on a daily basis, you can sense people that are coming from a space of scarcity. But you have to understand and you have to realize that and feel that and understand that if you give people those same tips and tricks that you had when you were once in a state like that, then you can collectively grow together. And what I did was give him some tips and tricks, and I got him to figure out on what his why is, and I got him to set his goals for his first time. And I got him in a workable system that if he wants this bad enough, he can go out and take it. Some people are looking for this so badly and they need this opportunity. And you, just by being a random stranger online that just likes one of their pictures, that just hit them with a comment, that just bless them with a little bit of love, could be exactly what they're looking for them to change their lives. You could find that person that just needs an organization, or you could find the people that are literally thriving already. They come in and you can recruit up. Go and bring in the biggest leaders in this business. Yes, I recruited up. In this business, I have chairman 10. I have 2 chairman 10 in my organization. There's no sense in not recruiting up in this business. You are capable of bringing value to the entire world because we are bringing value. We're bringing financial literacy. We're bringing true testimonies, and we're bringing more value than any other company that's trying to even compete in this space could even bring to the table. There's nothing like iMarkets Live out here. There's nothing like this organization. There's nothing like each and every single one of you. And I promise, if you define your dream, you feel good about the process, you understand the type of time that you're spending with the people that you're spending it with, you can go out and you can make this happen every single day. I believe in each and every single one of you. I got a whole bunch of love for you, and I wish everybody a fantastic night. Peace!